Alright, here we are. Ready for another reveal? This is reveal number 316, 1955S, original machine wrapped roll. It's right here. And this will be the first roll of the September rotation. So now my September subscribers are in effect. Now let me put my good morning, Robert. Back for a second roll, I see. And here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and start opening this one. I need to get my little tool. It's a little too tight to open with my thumb. Okay, here we go. Just prying the end of the roll open. Hello, Tim. Hello, Carl. Let's see what we got going on here. Should be relatively nice roll, 1955S. Nothing known on the reverse for 1955S, but we do have a few really nice RPMs. So the tune of this roll is going to be more RPMs than anything else. I'll check the first 10 coins on the reverse side for double dies, but not expecting to find anything, as 1955S is completely unknown for double die reverses. And here's coin number 1, Doug Dosmus. A little bit of toning on this one. And let me turn my lighting up a little bit so I can see this one. Okay, it's got a little bit of crud on the coin that would have to come off, but it's otherwise a pretty nice looking coin. It is not an RPM and not a double die obverse. There is a double die obverse known. It's a tripled eyelid. And the reverse is clear and free, just like all other 55S Lincoln since I've seen. Good morning, Eric. And here we go. Coin number 2 goes to Jeremy. Let me back my lighting back down as soon as I can get this one under there, now that we're not on a toner. There we go. And got nothing on this one. What we're really looking for is the elusive RPM number 1. RPM number 1 seems to be an RPM that is very difficult to find, and when we do find it, they tend to go for really good money because they are an FS listed, Fivas Stanton Cherry Pickers Guide listed RPM. Coin number 3 now for Orig. Got nothing here. Check the reverse real quick. No, I didn't check the reverse on the last coin. This one's not as sharply struck as we would hope. That's what the weakness in the America and the S of States and the weakness up here in the O of 1. Those are the high points of the obverse design, which means that on a weaker strike, all the force that is generally used to fill in all the device cavities in the die, well, there's not enough there. It just doesn't fill everything up, so it goes to the least point of resistance first, which is an open cavity area, which is going to be right here in the middle of the head. That's where you get the problem with the States in America. And then this area right down here on the shoulder is where you get your problem with the O of 1. Everything has cause and effect. Everything's caused by a cause, and creates an effect. Back off of this just a little bit here. Get my focus in a little sharper. And let's see, on this one we have a little die break on the T I've sent. But no doubling. There's a little die chip in the upper left wheat grain. This one struck a little more sharply than the last coin, but not a whole lot. Hello, Yo Man and Adam. Good morning to both you gentlemen. I just noticed, I think we've got some interesting toners in this roll, I think. That might just be the angle of the coin to my lighting, but you can see the... Okay, there is color on this one. No RPM, but there's color on the coin. Nothing on the reverse. As I had expected. That's coin number 5. Now number 6. Here's one for Steven. No RPM. No double die, but we do have a pretty nice looking 1955S here. Pretty nice coin. Okay, kind of as expected, nothing there. You guys hear my dog? He's over there sawing logs in the chair. There's an RPM. See the split in the lower serif? Now you turn it around this way, you can see the split in the upper serif. So you got a split upper, split lower. Not sure which die this is. But we're going to call this one number 1 for the roll until Eric gives me an identification, if he does. And a few little angled die scratches running through the 1 and the 9 of the date. Good morning, David. Little angled die scratch on the top of the T of Liberty. That's about it. A little flatness. Looks like maybe strike flatness. Yeah, it is. A little bit of a weak strike. Hey, Sherm. I know I'm mean. Callous and mean. I'll stick that one up here. That one's going to be my first RPM for the roll. Now, here we go. There's Malcolm again. Hello, Malcolm. Here's an RPM number 5. A nice early die state RPM number 5. That's a beautiful example right there. Nothing mushed up about that coin, man. This one's nice. Real nice. This one goes to Go Wi-Fi. The reverse is horrible. Very late die state. This is what it's like when a die has lived its complete life, and it is about done. Oh, Carl. But that's definitely RPM number 5. 1mm. 005 has copper coins listed. Gonna stick it there and get one out for Yo Man. Let's see what Yo Man gets. Okay, this one is not an RPM. It's not the doubled eyelid. This one has a little bit of a die gouge running out of the head to the W. You can see the colors on there. Nice colors on these coins. Nice, very well, say a very well toned roll. The reverse is a different color from the obverse. It's kind of neat. It's very cool. Bonjour tout le monde. How you doing, Coin Dragon? It's a beautiful morning. And that is a normal coin there. Actually, I think it is a beautiful morning. I haven't been outside, but the forecast for today called for partly cloudy to clear skies. A high temperature of only 82 degrees. So, you guys up in New York, it must be pretty chilly up there if we're only at 82 degrees. Way down here in North Carolina. Alright, that was coin number 10. Now for coin number 11 to Marshall. And Mr. Marshall will pick up. Oh, that's RPM number 10, right? I think just by the sheer fact that it's got that spike running right through the mint mark, I think it's RPM number 10. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Yippers. Okay, good. Very nice. RPM 10 is actually scarce. Very scarce one. So that's for Mr. Marshall. So we have an unknown so far. We have a number 5 and we have a number 10. And here's for Eric. And Eric is a number 5. RPM number 5. Number 5, number 5, number 5. Only because it looks like a dollar sign. There you go. The thug life. A work call. Oh no. A work call. Number 5. Bob Hampton. Bob Hampton picks up. Well, it would be a normal 1955 S Lincoln Cent. Beautiful, beautiful. A very nice bright luster on this. These coins are very nice. 55S is known to come relatively nice. These coins are especially nice because of their color. I really like the color on these. This one's for Orig. This one's got toning on it too. Some very interestingly toned coins later on in the roll. Here's another RPM 5. And this one's for Orig. Very, very... Can you see how clean these surfaces are? Very, very clean looking coin. Very, very. I use very, very a lot. Yeah, especially today. My vernacular vocabulary is rather limited because of a lack of sleep. I like that coin. Number 15. EJ's Numismatics. And another number 10. Bambity blam blam. There you go. Frank, you should have been in on this roll. Yeah, I'm sure you're still dealing with that fire. For those of you who don't know, Eric's wife manages a self-storage unit complex in Bradenton, Florida, and they had a 5-alarm fire that completely destroyed one of the buildings, and they are dealing with the aftermath, which is absolutely horrible. But the good thing is, well, I guess the good thing is that there were no civilian casualties. There were 5 firefighters injured in the battle. But that's RPM 9. That's an RPM number 9 right there. I think I have run into one of these before in this roll. But this is number 9. Nobody got hurt. The news was saying 5 firefighters were injured in the blaze. Okay, 3 was smoke and 2 from exhaustion. Okay. It was very hot that day, as Florida generally is. Odd thing, folks. Eric's wife works in a place that is less than a mile from where my father lives. How about that? Less than a mile. It's a very small world out there. Now, number 19. Was this? See, no, okay. Number 19, Thomas Murphy. See if we can get him an RPM out of here. And no. Unfortunately not. Turn out this one is nothing. Coin number 20, Mike Birchman. Let's see what we get out of there. Well, it appears another normal coin, but look at the color. Oh my. This one's got some color. There's some real toning going on here, folks. This is a beautiful roll of coins. Tell you what. Was yours normal? I don't know. Let me check real quick. Through. Yes. It was, Adam. Checking number 21 now for Yo Man. RPM 5. Bibbidi blam blam. This is a nice earlier die state example. We're going to be able to get photographs of one of these, I think. I think we probably need photographs of this die state. Awesome. No, it seems to be pretty good for me. This one's for Sureg. I often see the little donut when people are having trouble. I see the loading donut, and I don't see that today. Everything seems to be fine. Maybe if I speak a little slower. Excuse me, sir. Lower your voice. Okay. Let's see. This one. This is the one that's got the gouge under the W. And it is normal, I do believe. Yeah. Normal die. Namo. These coins are beautiful. Wow. Man. You guys are going to like the condition of these coins. Holy moly. A couple of RPMs here and there. EJs. EJ's numismatics picks up. And looks like it's going to be another normal coin. With toning. Ooh, look at that. Little die clash right there. You see the die clash from the stem of the wheat on the reverse? That would tell me that I'm probably going to see other clash marks, but I don't because they've been polished off. It's just that one wheat stem. You can see very clearly. Very nice. But it's not an RPM. Oh, let me move on. Yeah, anybody who gets their coin out of this roll and doesn't like the color, you can always return it. I'll take it back. With this kind of color, I'll take any coin back. This one appears to be an RPM number 9. I believe it is RPM number 9. Number 9. That's for Mr. Malcolm. Now number 26. Yo, man. You see hints of wood. I don't know that I'm seeing it. Well, yeah, maybe so. Yeah, now that I have had that pointed out to me, I see it. It's not a big major thing here, but it does look like it is there. Very weak strike on that one. That's for Yo Man. Now for Mike Birchman. Gosh, the color on the obverse of this coin is like the red that the maples turn in the fall. Another RPM 5. This color is just absolutely gorgeous on this coin. That'd be nice, Coin Dragon. And here's coin number 28, Mr. Malcolm. I have a couple of 55S's that are really nicely toned. I'm going to go with no on the doubled eyelid. I think that's a no. Still a very nice coin. Beautimus, I tell you, Beautimus. Seems, folks, that I'm developing a headache as we go along here. I prefer not to have headache days, but it appears as though today's going to be one of those days. Probably need to get some breakfast in me or something, because I haven't eaten. Jumped up out of bed and came straight to work. How dedicated I am. It's very dedicated work. Takes a lot of time. Takes a lot of energy, too. Here's one for Carl. I do have a cup of coffee in front of me, but it's not doing enough good. It's a normal coin here. what I need right now? Chiropractor. This may straighten my back and my neck out. Might feel a little better. Mr. Fletcher. Yeah, it's not the prettiest coin I've seen in this roll, that's for sure. Do I have a show scheduled for 11? Somebody tell me if I have a show scheduled for 11. I think I do. Now I can see the wood. There's your wood right there, running straight up and down on this one. I do have one scheduled for 11. Okay. So my, yeah, okay, so my list here is probably correct. Now I've got one scheduled for 11, then one for 2, 3, and 4 today. I think what I'm going to end up having to do is push the 11 to 1. Go ahead and get a refresh break. Man, beautiful color. Love the color on this coin. That may be a doubled eyelid, but it's looking like a pair of die gouges. Yeah, definitely not an eyelid. Okay. Okay. Grab a biscuit. If I had a biscuit. Nah, I think I need to get a little time in the chair. All right, another number 10. 1mm number 10. Yeah, I'm gonna have to push the 11 o'clock show to 1, so we can do 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's 10. Okay. Jeremy Johnson. Mr. Johnson gets. It's another number 9, I think. Is it? No, not another number. Not a number 9. It's not an RPM at all. Not an RPM at all. Have I mentioned that these have really nice color? Another number 10. Another number 10. This one goes to Marshall. That's Marshall's second number 10. Number 36. Now number 37 goes to Mr. McBride. And Mr. McBride pulls not an RPM. Not an RPM, not a double die. Now for 38. Number 38 goes to Eric. And it's a nothing. Bummer. I could tell by that little gouge at the bottom of the vest. Seen that a number of times. It's just a normal die. Jeez, dog. Sure. He actually starts, he kind of slobbers a little bit and stops snoring for about 3 seconds when I call his name out. There's another number 10. Another nice one. Look at all that color. The coins are a deeper red and more toned as we get toward the end of the roll. This one's for EJ's Numismatics. Beautiful colors. Oh, man, it's just awesome. It's a wonderful roll right here. Bringing a little attention to a lesser common RPM. And really, really nice toning. There's another one of those ones with a clash. Zigot de clash. Now number 41. DN. Oh, another number 5, but look at the color. Oh, man. Sweet. It's amazing that people at one point in time, would consider this a bad thing. You'd be like, oh, these are tarnished. Yuck. Your coins are tarnished. They are. Hand them all to me. I shall dispose of them properly, thank you. Your coins are filthy. To the coin washer. Now. Man, the color. Gosh. You guys are going to love me for this. I'm giving you really nice coins with beautiful color. Okay. We got that out. Here's coin number 43. This one goes to Thomas Murphy. Let's get him a good RPM. Oh, bummer. Not an RPM. But man, the color. These are becoming more fantastic as the roll moves on. Here toward the end of the roll, I can see right now these things are just absolutely fantastically colored. Butamus toners. That's number 43. Now number 44 goes to Mr. Birchman. And Mike picks up. Yeah, it looks like a normal coin. Not an RPM. Not an RPM. Beautiful coin nonetheless. You used to toss your toners into the impaired bucket? Well, here's a toner you won't toss away, Eric. RPM 5. You'll replace yours in this with this beautiful one here. RPM 5. Very nice coin, too. There's your true test of grit, Eric. So whether or not you toss this one in the impaired bucket. Bob? Bob. And a little tiny bit out of focus. Let's bring you back into sharpness, crispiness. There we go. It's amazing how you can't really tell a coin is in focus until you pull it out of focus. Then you're like, oh, well, it was already in focus. Well, why were you messing with it? Because my eyes aren't in focus. Now coin number 47. Jeremy Johnson. Mr. Jeremy, what do you get here? It appears to be a normal coin. Yeah, this is the one that's got the gouge above the head, touching the bottom of the W. I don't mind that there's not really any dye varieties, if not, on these last few coins here. Man, this is rainbow toned. Holy moly. This one is real nice. All of these lines on the coin turn into a beautiful rainbow. Absolutely spectacular. How do I show this? How do I show thee the way? Let's see if this works. Is that going to show the color? I wonder. No. The color is very muted out on that. Very disappointing look. Stonecutter's going to get a very nice coin here. That's for sure. Let me flip it back over to the regular microscope again for the last two coins. Now number 49. Malcolm. Wow. Malcolm gets a really nice one. But I tell you what, who's ever getting this coin number 50 from this angle? It appears wholly nice. Wow. This one is a normal coin. A normal but toned coin. So Malcolm's going to get a really pretty toner. And coin number 50. Doug Douglas. This coin's just sick. Electric. The toning on this coin is just perfect. It's a normal coin, but man, there's the outside of the roll right there. Fantastic looking coin. Tenth ounce gold eagles for $45.20. I'd say $45 20 years ago. $45. Now I can remember when they were $35. That was a long time ago. Okay, here we go. Got all of these normal guys. Yep, silver was $3.5, almost $4 an ounce. Okay, this is the only sold number 4 I think I found. It's coin number 7. Goes to Mr. McBride. These are all number 5. Here's coin number 45, 41, 27, 21, 14, 12, and 8. Flip it over to the other side. We got Go Wi-Fi, Eric, Sureg, Yoman, Mike, Deanne, and Eric. You don't have to choose to be a hog, Eric. You can share if you like. Just saying. Coin number 39, 36, 34, 15, and 11. They're all 1mm10. It was for Marshall, EJ's, Jim Fletcher, Marshall, and EJ's. You gentlemen are welcome to share. Just saying. Alright, and here we go with what I believe is RPM number 9. I'll have to prove that, but here's coin number 25 and number 17. Those go to Go Wi-Fi and Malcolm. And folks, I'm going to need to take a break, so I am going to take my lunch a little bit early, and I'll see you guys at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's just about 2 hours and 20 minutes from now. And I will be back for the next reveal, which I believe is a 1961D roll. Reveal number 317. And I'll be back then. You guys have a great afternoon, and I'll talk to you in a few.